I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see.
Pinkon Thomas.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
Opening round scheduled for 10. Good work with the combinations there. Bernard Hopkins is now really on target. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. He scores with the jab there. Flush with the combination upstairs. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Bernard Hopkins is doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Blocks it away. Combo lands to the head. Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
You gotta land a big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot. Look at me. Knock this motherfucker out. Your hands moving. You keep busy. All right? And you'll beat him to the punch.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. A headshot blocked. Winky's left now getting into the mix. Good exchange. He fires back. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Stay away from those. Come on.
So he digs in with a left hand to the body and then places the right. Winky's feeling the impact of that powerful hook. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Hopkins' 3-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. Blocks that punch. Little double jab to the head. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back.
Hey, keep your hands up. It's okay, let's go.
Bernard Hopkins going old school there. Bhop with your basic 1-2. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. And now they're trading blows. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. A little head hunting with the right.
This is yours. You hear me? Escuches. This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Keep throwing punches. Okay. Now keep boxing. You're doing great.
Let's go. What are you waiting for? You want this fight?
We got it.
Then let's get moving out there. This guy's gonna win this fight if you don't take control.
And round number 3 is underway. Hopkins is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Doubling up the jab by Thomas. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Bernard Hopkins is well off the mark that time. That's a good hook by Thomas. Hopkins is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Bernard Hopkins' right hand working well that time. He scored well. And now he's targeting upstairs. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Blocks the headshot.
Move your head.
Final 10 seconds. 2 snapping jabs by Thomas.
Nice work. Nice work.
And that's the end of round 3.
You gotta breathe. Just breathe. Relax. How you feeling out there? You're not winning this fight, right? You're not winning.
That's it. I need another round just like that, all right?
Hopkins is ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we take a peek at those scores for the first time here today. Round number 4 just underway. After 3 rounds, he finds himself up just a round, but nothing really to pull away early on. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
He stays committed to the body. Hopkins' right hand scores well that time.
You need to block more.
Good job fighting from the outside. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Good double jab by Thomas. Thomas is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. jabs there by Thomas. Little head knocking with that right hand. Winky's failure to get away from his opponent's right hand is really the difference in this fight.
It is. He continues to get hit with the same punch. Needs to slip to the left.
10 seconds to go in the fourth. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
Keep going, keep going. He's doing great, but let's keep working out there. Don't save anything. Let it go.
I got more. Throw them in there.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Good work doubling up that jab by Thomas. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
You gotta protect yourself.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Hopkins is doing well here with that two-punch combination. Good right hand. Solid hook. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counter-punching.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Thomas is giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Halfway into round number 5 here. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Thomas. Thomas's jab lands well. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Winky's looking for a way to get this fight back on course. A course that can get him a victory. This isn't it, just trying to counterpunch in these middle rounds.
No, this is not it. He's not thinking right. You know, it's one thing to say physically, technically, he needs to do that. But to do it, you have to be mentally clear. You have to be seeing the plan, seeing what you have to do, what you have to order your body to do. He's not seeing that right now.
Off target with that hook. Oh, what an exchange. Fires right back at him. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? It does depend on each guy.
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
And that round is underway, and we are halfway through the scheduled slate. He scored well after being hit himself. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. How about a return to center with the left hand? Right to the head with that right. Winky's gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed, so he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Hopkins is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Nice work with the combination by Thomas. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Thomas is so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. And round 6 comes to an end. Hopkins is in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
Himself, and it's a left hand. Way to block there. Winky's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo.
Move your head.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Hopkins' jab is now carrying this fight for him from the outside.
Yeah, because the jab is carrying the fight. You know, it all starts with that jab. And right now, that jab is leading the way.
Halfway through the 7th round. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Off the target by Thomas. Hopkins' combination punching is working well here. Clean shot with the right. To the head he goes with a left hand. Thomas is the kind of boxer that wants to do big, big shot comes crashing home. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? Signifying the end of the round.
This is a wipeout. You're winning this fight. Just keep doing what you're doing. You got this. Just keep doing what you're doing. That's it. You heard him. Keep on it.
It's okay. It's okay. I need you to move this round, all right? Move. Muévate. He's going to come in swinging. He thinks you still hurt, and he's going to look to finish you off.
I got more. No, put him in there.
This has not been a tough task at all. Hopkins has been in complete control the first 7 rounds. Teddy, he's up big on your scorecard, and not much has been asked of him.
No, not at all. I mean, he's in great shape, and he's got plenty left in the tank.
Winky's trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round. But with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who's knocked down?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, you hit him with that sponge. Some cold water on top of the head where you revigorate him a little bit. You know, get his senses back a little bit. And you have to talk to him. Once he calms down, once you physically get him back on track, you look to see if he's okay, and then you have to tell him why he got dropped to begin with.
Bernard Hopkins is getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. He just missed that shot up top. Up top with the right hand. How about that four-punch combination? Oh, and he returns fire. And banging away he goes. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
5.
Thomas is back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Thomas is ripped by an uppercut. Hopkins has been able to avoid having any of his opponent's headshots landing flush.
And what his opponent has to do, Joe, is make an adjustment. Well, we used to tell the fighters, when a guy's elusive like this fighter is right now, you have to shorten your punches up. Shorten them up a little bit, have less space to travel. They have a better chance of getting to that elusive.
Big shot he just scored with. Some way, somehow, he's got to try to get up. Thomas is down, and he looks to be out.
Now we're going to see what's inside this man.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Hopkins has always been, and it's over. Look at this. Winky's unable to get up and continue on.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, the executioner, Hopkins.
Bernard Hopkins is fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this game here, this boxing game. And the business component is, yeah, you got to win, but you want to win spectacularly. You want to get people interested, excited. He just did that.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.